This couple was a hot flame that quickly died down, and I am highly disappointed. Let's get into it. So today I want to talk about Alicia and Oscar. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's get into it. Now, guys, with this couple, when it came to the pods, I absolutely fell in love with them. I didn't like the initial, impression we got of Oscar. I felt like he was awkward, that he just was saying all the wrong things. He just was not really giving a good first impression. And he said it himself that, he doesn't give good first impressions. But when it came to Alicia, I felt like he opened up a little bit more. He was more vocal, and I saw a little bit of that personality. He was goofy, he was sexual, that part when they actually like came in their pajamas with nothing on underneath, no underwear or nothing. That was quite cute. There was a little bit of a question mark when it came to Millie, because when she came in the picture, I was completely thrown off. For a slight moment, I actually believe that they actually worked better than him and Alicia. There's a commonality between him and Millie versus him and Alicia, where there is an intrigue, there is a sexual tension, there is an interest there. So when he ultimately chose Alicia, I was like, okay, he made up his mind. And I felt like the reason that he gave Millie for the breakup was not sufficient. And come to find out, it was worse. But we'll get to that. Now, the reveal, I have to admit, it was passionate. It was like hot. It was intense. I loved it. Those two were just really into each other. And once they embraced, you could tell that there was just like a strong attraction. And once the doors closed, you could see that he was really hyper. He was like, whoa, she's beautiful. Like he was in disbelief. He wanted her. He was attracted to her. So I was like, yes. I was just so hopeful for this couple. I was like, finally, we're going to get a little bit of a passionate, relationship here. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. It was such a disappointment. Oscar was the biggest disappointment of the season. Where do I start? When it came to the holidays, I didn't really understand it. I felt like, did we miss a fight? Was there something that happened that we didn't see? Why is there such a disconnect now? Why is he not able to have that same intensity? Where did it go? What happened? I was like so lost. And when they had the little meetup, cast meetup where they met everybody else, and when he finally got to sit down with Millie and he finally opened up about why he chose Alicia over Millie, then he tells her that it was all a game. It was a competition and he wanted to win. My fucking word. I'm sorry for my French. Excuse my French, but my fucking word, was I fucking disappointed. It was horrifying. If someone told that to me, that they were playing with my heart, I was literally out here trying to find a husband, and you were over here playing with my heart, with my feelings to win a game because you're competitive? Are you high? Are you smoking something? Make it make sense. To be honest with that, sir, you just made it on the red flag list with that comment. Where do we go from here? To be honest, I was so disappointed by that comment. And I was hoping that Millie would actually have a conversation with Alicia about that and actually be honest about what just happened, what she witnessed, because that was just really disturbing to me. I'm lost for words. I don't know how to interpret that, to be honest. Let's fast forward. When they're in the apartments, when the disappointments have happened, when they're trying to, pick themselves up, trying to make it work, then they start planning. And I understand people are different. But if you're in a partnership, you do need to compromise in some areas. You can't just be living the same way that you've been living when you were single. You need to compromise on something. But there was no effort. I felt like Oscar came to the show to meet someone that just pretty much falls into place in his little puzzle. Just adds a hint of spice to his life, but doesn't change anything. It's just a decoration towards what is already in place. if that makes sense. Because the fact that he was just so afraid to lose himself or to lose what he is so weird to me. A partnership does not mean that you have to get lost or change and be someone completely different. A relationship means two people coming together and blending their lifestyles. If you're in a relationship, you should be able to compromise. Yes, relationships with two completely different personality types can work, but it takes effort. I feel sorry for Alicia because I feel like there was little effort given towards the relationship. It felt like they were roommates, to be honest. There was no affection, there was no love. It all disappeared. They weren't even friends at that point. And that is so weird to me. And it was very interesting to see that when Tim came into the picture, when they met each other, and she just broke down because she just felt so safe with him. And she felt like, shit, I made the wrong decision. I think that that was interesting. I feel like this couple is a weird one. I didn't really understand fully what went wrong. I don't know if he's intimidated by her lifestyle or he just feels like he doesn't fit in or won't be able to fit into her life. I don't know what really went wrong here. And we have to, of course, watch the next few episodes to come in order to fully understand that. But I'm hoping that we can get some answers. I don't know if Tim will come back in the picture. I don't know if they will end up together, but that is very interesting. I want to end this video here and I want to know what you guys think. Am I completely wrong with this? What do you guys think about Alicia and her reaction towards Tim? And what do you guys think about Oscar generally? Do you think that he's ready for marriage? Or do you think that Alicia is just the wrong person for him? With that being said, please don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and I will definitely see you on the next one.